This week on BGTV,
Milagros will take us to the United Cultures Black History Month celebration.
Amber will walk us through this year's Taft Elementary School art show.
Charlotte will take us through the Section 9 wrestling tournament.
Ryan will give us a little insight into what it takes to be a teacher.
Then, we'll see what Patrick is serving up on this week's installment of Diced.
I'm Jake McVeigh.
And I'm Matt Galgano.
And this is BGTV.
Kind of cooler than I thought it would be, don't you think?
Yeah, just a little bit. Me and Matt thought it would be a good idea to show you all that it's not that cold in New York. So we decided to go out to the Alaskan wilderness.
We're okay. We're fine.
I'm
Don't worry
regretting
about
the decision just a little bit.
So, as you all know, February is Black History Month.
The United Cultures Club held a celebration last week in honor of all that February represents.
Milagros will give us a closer look into the celebration.
In the meantime, let's get back to the studio. This was such a bad idea.
Yeah, this was an awful idea.
Hey Wizards, my name is Milagros Hernandez, and this past Thursday some students and faculty came together to commemorate Black History Month with a performance. Let's see what they put together.
I put a lot of the performances together. Leading up to this day, there was a quote from Malcolm X, and a lot of kids didn't even know who Malcolm X was, or didn't even know like the name. And so I felt like, having these performances, like having the presentation that we did that day, and like before all the performances, like really like leading up to everything, just gave like people, hopefully giving people to want to learn and want to be more knowledge on different like aspects of like history, because Black history is history.
I said, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally. That's me.
Overcome. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with. That's that melanin, and you got us with history. My beauty and strength, yeah, that's on me.
We're taking you to the motherland, the beauty of seeing Black girl magic.
Amazing job to everyone who performed. This has been Milagros Hernandez from BGTV.
That was really a great event.
Yeah, Washington has a lot of celebration recently, including the Taft Art Show.
Amber is going to show us some of these kids' awesome artwork.
Hey Wizards, I'm Amber Chang, and today I'm here to check out Taft's art show.
This is my 5th year doing the show. So I started when my oldest daughter was in 3rd grade. She's now in 7th grade. And I also have a 4th grader. So I've got one more year after this. The children who did their work, so all the children did a lot of preparation, but also the Taft PTA has matted every single piece of art that you see here onto a piece of black paper, and then we hung it up on these walls and pedestals. At the same time, we also made 7 raffles that we can give away to the children, and we have also done a guess how many crayons and a small craft giveaway for them. Well, it used to be a little bit different before we had all the COVID. We used to have the high school Art Honor Society also attend and do some activities with us. They were not able to attend this year, unfortunately, and we miss them. I think that putting everything on a piece of black paper like that, you think it's so simple, but it really makes a difference. It makes it look almost professional. It's so hard to choose a favorite because all the kids did such a wonderful job. I think the one that I found the most creative this year was the very large rocket ship that someone built out of boxes and foil.
a circular painting, and it has multiple, like a lot of colors in it to make it look like, my theme was like a galaxy. At first it was a sunset, but I was like, oh, it looks like a galaxy, so why not make it that?
I made a butterfly.
What was your favorite part of putting it together?
I'm painting it.
It was great to see the work from some of our littlest wizards. Until next time, this has been Amber from BGTV.
Wow, that was some great artwork.
Yeah, but I think mine's a little better.
That is the best artwork I've ever seen in my entire life.
I know. Now time for our weekly sports update.
Hey Wizards, I'm your sportscaster Charlotte Peterson. Let's get into your weekly sports update. On Tuesday, February 8th, the boys varsity basketball team won against Saugerties 69-48. Brendan Graham scored 26 points, Ethan Garcia scored 15 points, and Ryan Allen scored 11 points. Also that day, the girls varsity basketball team won against Minisink 51-34. On Wednesday, February 9th, the boys varsity basketball team unfortunately lost to Minisink 50-45. Brendan Graham scored 19 points and Ryan Allen scored 10 points. Moving on to Saturday, February 12th, the boys indoor track and field team placed first in their division at the division championships at Ocean Breeze. The girls indoor track and field team placed second in their division. A number of athletes from both the boys and girls team placed. Congratulations! This past weekend, the boys wrestling team had sections at Monroe Woodbury High School. With boys placing in several weight classes, it was certainly an exciting weekend. First off, we have Drew Marchese, who came first in the section for the 132-pound weight class. Let's hear a bit from Drew about his amazing season and wrestling journey.
I would say the best moment of my season was definitely winning sections. You know, I've been there before, but it still never gets old. So. There's a quote actually by Dan Gable, once you wrestle, everything in life is easy, and I 100% agree with that, so wrestling's definitely helped me out through that.
Next, we have Dominic Gennaro, who placed fourth in the 145-pound weight class, even though he was fighting through a shoulder injury. Abraham Aljama placed fifth in the 152-pound weight class, and Logan Seraphin placed fourth in the 160-pound weight class. Finally, Justin Callahan had a great match, placing third in the 215-pound weight class. Congratulations to all the wrestlers on a fantastic season, and best of luck to Drew at States. Stay tuned next week for more playoff coverage. This has been Sports with Charlotte Peterson.
BGTV will be right back after these messages.
Connect at Noble Coffee Roasters.
Hey Jake, who's your favorite teacher?
I gotta say Miss Vonderheide. What about you?
Mine is Dunlop.
What do you think it takes to be a teacher anyway?
I bet Ryan knows.
Let's find out.
Hey Wizards, it's Ryan Randazzo, and this week I'm going around the district to see what it takes to be a teacher.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Nimmo, and I teach at Little Britain.
I'm Mrs. Blake, and I teach at the middle school.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Giordani. I teach at Washingtonville High School.
In addition to all the schooling you have to do, you really need to be an organized person. You need to be very patient, and you have to really like kids because you're going to be working with them all day. I wanted to become a teacher because I really wanted to make a difference in the lives of children, and I really just thought this was the best way to do it for me. I absolutely love teaching for the aha moments or the light bulb moments. When you're working with a student for a while on something and the connections finally click and they finally get it and they go, oh, I tell them that's what I wake up for every day.
There's a lot that it takes in order to be a teacher, but I do believe definitely you need patience, perseverance, a lot of understanding. You have to be flexible, cater to the kids' needs, and I think just be there and be a support system for them as well. A lot of my friends were becoming teachers at that time, and I said, you know what, let me go this route. And I have to be honest, as soon as I started taking the classes required to be a teacher, it just felt like this was 100% where I was supposed to be. And having teachers that really inspired me growing up as well, that believed in me. I wanted to also be that for other kids. I feel like if you don't have relationships with students, they're not going to learn from you either way. And for me, this is the most, I'm gonna cry, the most rewarding, this is why I teach, honestly. So, thank you.
The most rewarding thing is when students email you after they graduated and they just, here's a little note, Mrs. G, thank you so much for teaching me real life skills. I'm using it today. I didn't appreciate it back then, but thanks again for all you did. I had one student, when I first started working here, I had one student that was quite a challenged student. He didn't want to do any work. He was a senior at the time and he was going to drop out. At graduation, he came to see me and he thanked me for all of, believing in him and supporting him throughout the year. And I can say today I'm proud to say he's a state trooper today, so he thanks me and he emails me often. So it's very nice.
Thanks for watching, Wizards. See you next time.
And now it's time for this week's announcements. Attention seniors, please check your Naviance account for scholarship opportunities. The list is updated weekly and there are many local scholarships that are awarded to our students. Get dat bread.
Wizards, your books are for sale. Get your copy at johnsons.com before they run out. Get them books!
Looking for a job? Come and check the jobs posting bulletin board in the guidance office. Get dat bread.
February is Gallbladder and Bile Duct Cancer Awareness Month. About 8,000 people in the United States are diagnosed with bile duct cancer annually, according to the American Cancer Society.
Did you remember to wear green today?
We did. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
You didn't see anything. Now, Wizards, we're going to... Wait a minute. Wait, what is that? Oh my God. This is a breaking news announcement. The Singularity has opened in the small cafeteria. Do not bring any physical matter in the vicinity as it will be pulled in and decimated. How mysterious. Now, here's Patrick with his latest episode of Diced.
What's up everyone? Welcome to a brand new installment of Diced. This week here at Dice Studios, it's Valentine's Day, so I want to make something extra sweet for the special day. I asked people around the high school what their favorite treat was between two different options, chocolate covered strawberries or cake pops. Let's see what they picked.
Chocolate covered strawberries or cake pops?
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Cake pops. Chocolate covered strawberries.
I think I like chocolate covered strawberries because of the strawberry and the chocolate.
Chocolate strawberries.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Cake pops.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Well, we, as the Schultz family, we prefer cake pops, but with 3 children going to Starbucks and getting a cake pop, you need a small bank loan. It's so expensive.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Cake pops.
Cake pops, specifically made by the substitute teacher, Miss Casey.
Definitely chocolate covered strawberries.
I believe fruit is an integral part of your diet, and that's why I believe chocolate covered strawberries is the way to go.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Tell me, Michelle, do you like chocolate covered strawberries or cake pops more? Right.
Definitely chocolate covered strawberries.
Chocolate covered strawberries.
Definitely cake pops.
Yeah. They can't have the mic, I'm getting in trouble.
Oh.
I like chocolate covered strawberries.
And the winner is, drum roll please, chocolate covered strawberries. So it's time for me to show you how to make them. Let's go. Oh my God, I caught it. To make the chocolate covered strawberries, all you're gonna need obviously is some strawberries, some chocolate. I chose to do milk chocolate and some white chocolate. So to make the chocolate covered strawberries, first what we have to do is obviously melt the chocolate. So I'm gonna use a special method called the double boiler method, I believe. And so what that entails is first taking a nice pot of water like I have over here and just let it boil until some bubbles start to form. Now that the bubbles started to form, I lowered the heat to a simmer, and so now you can see some steams coming out. So I'm gonna take this bowl right here, this heat safe bowl, spray it with a little cooking spray, put that on top of this bowl. And now what I'm gonna do is take this bowl of chocolate chips, this is milk chocolate, And then I'm just gonna put it in the bowl. And now I'm just gonna consistently stir this till it becomes nice and melted. So now that our chocolate has become the nice melted consistency, just like this, we're gonna turn off the heat and set this over with the strawberries for the dipping process. Now we have our strawberries here and our chocolate, so I'm just gonna grab it by the leaf and do a little dunk 1-2 into the chocolate. And now we have it nice and covered right here. So I'm gonna lay it down on this tray that I lined with parchment paper. And time to do the rest, so let's go. So what is everyone's favorite type of chocolate? And before you answer, I'll have you know, if you say anything else other than milk, just be prepared. The cops are outside already, outside your house, knocking on your door. They're coming to arrest you and take you to jail. Because if you say anything other than milk, you are just incorrect. Look how perfect this one is. It has the perfect little griefy lean top, a little nice juicy red bottom. Oh my lord, this is gonna be so good. Mmm, so delish. So good. Now that my strawberries are all nice and dipped in the chocolate, I'm gonna take some of that white chocolate from earlier that I just melted down by using a little fork, create a little drizzle effect to add, you know, a little fanciness. Okay, now that they're all drizzled with some white chocolate, they're gonna go in the fridge, and I'll see you guys once they're all nice and frozen. So now that our chocolate covered strawberries are out of the fridge, nice and hard, they look so good. It's time to do one of my favorite parts, plating them. So let's go. And there you have it, everyone, some delicious chocolate covered strawberries to give to your significant other for Valentine's Day. Or if you're like me and you've been single the past 18 years, you'll just be eating these all by yourself. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Wow, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, lunch after this?
Absolutely.
Well, Wizards, that's all for this episode of BGTV.
Be sure to check out our blog, follow our Instagram, and check out all our other cool stuff.
What is this?
Ah!
The singularity is open. Can't do nothing about that. Jake.
Yeah, what?
Rock, paper, scissors, loser pays for lunch.
All right, you're on. Let's just split it.
Yeah, let's just split it.